Get Bamford off that list for starters.
I think.
What are you going to do? Last minute!
Look.
I mean,
we see a lot of cringe.
On earth?
Yes, guys, what's going on? Welcome to...
Come on, lads. Get in! Get in!
Woo!
Another weekend in the books, Adam.
Another one bites the books. Is that what you said?
Oh, yeah, bite the book, yeah. That's what it say.
Another one in the dust. How are you guys doing at home? I'm good. How are you, Joe?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you, Joe?
Oh, it's always better when United win, isn't it?
It's so much better. I've been able to watch Match of the Day. I actually stayed up and watched it. It was 11:30 or something mental this week.
What?
It's not after 11.
Why? Match of the Day 2?
No, Match of the Day 1, Saturday night, was on after 11. It's a disgrace. My nan's asleep back then. Right, let's get started then. Let's get into it.
So we got loads to get into.
First bit.
But first bits first. Ollie Watkins scored a brace, putting him on 6 goals for the season. 2 goals against Arsenal, 3 goals against Liverpool. He's loving life in the Premier League at the moment. A better goals per 90 than Son, Vardy, Calvert-Lewin, Salah, Kane and Bamford.
Right, get Bamford off that list for starters. All of them, Son's a good player, Vardy's a good player, Salah's proved it, Kane's proved it. Why is Bamford on that list? Like he was anything other than a semi-decent Championship striker. Get him off that list.
Why are you getting angry at
Because I'm
Bamford?
sick of this Leeds thing. They've come up and they're a promoted side and we should treat them as such. Everyone's acting, because they've got a manager who managed in the Europa League and who's got a nice tracksuit on and he goes to the local supermarket. Everyone's acting like Leeds are this like big
Steve's
side.
crying of you. Steve's
Oh, because he buys smart price beans. Everyone thinks he's a man of the people, right? Bamford is just some striker. Get him off that list like it matters whether he scored or not.
Bielsa loves Big Bob's bastard beans.
Fucking hell.
Also, there was this really funny moment in that where Kieran Tierney forgot how to run. Did you see this? Check this out, Joe. Watch. He glitches.
Can we play one more time? Just run in and I'll go this way, that way. Snapped. Completely snapped. I've never seen that.
Jack Grealish. I'm so sad, Joe.
Why?
I need a hug, but we got to socially distance.
Yeah, don't hug me. Don't touch me. You can hug the air that I emanate from. I'm pushing this air out and you can hug the air.
If Harry Maguire's worth £80 million, so is Jack Grealish.
Feels like a criticism.
It's not a criticism because centre-half shouldn't be worth that much money. And Jack Grealish, he's so... And people are going to say, Adam, he's a number 10. He plays on the left. He does this. Stick him on the right. Let him go where he wants. We play Juan Mata on the right at the moment. Or Daniel James. It just would have been so good. I would have given up on the Jadon Sancho dream just to have Jack Grealish at Old Trafford.
He's been so good, hasn't he? And for England as well, he's been so good.
But he's not going to play for England because Gareth Southgate's an idiot. But how good is Jack Grealish, man? Seriously, and he carries that team. And not only that, I think the addition of Ross Barkley has been a huge addition for them. Ollie Watkins has obviously come into the Premier League and settled down really well.
Do you know he's got a better goal per 90 than Patrick Bamford, Ollie Watkins? Famed goal scorer and elite striker Patrick Bamford can't even keep up with him, so he must be good. Must be summit.
He'd probably be behind Bamford if Bamford never got that goal ridiculously ruled out, but we'll move on to that later.
That's a good point.
But Jack Grealish, so good. And we even had this little funny moment as well.
Look at that.
I actually thought...
Is that Cavani? That looks like Edison Cavani to me.
It looks like Jack Grealish looks like Benito Carboni there.
I like it.
Remember Benito Carboni, played for Bradford and Villa? He used to have the long hair, gold boots.
I know the name. Can't put a face to it.
His hair used to be like that.
It looks like Cavani.
That's a cool picture, that, isn't it?
It is a cool picture.
It's like 1 second later, and it's...
Yeah, you're right, actually, Adam. You've noticed something there. It's almost as though it had to line up perfectly.
No, but you know, it's like just...
Snapshot.
Yeah, snapshot. Exactly, snapshot. Yeah, great stuff. Love that. It's the best thing Willian's done all season.
It actually is. People have been getting pissed off about Willian.
Can you believe they sacked Gunnosaurus for Willian?
Who would you rather have at right wing? Honestly.
Gunnosaurus, Jadon Sancho, or Willian? Gunnosaurus.
Yeah, me too.
Because it means a man is kept in a job.
And in a suit as well. In a
suit.
prison that is a dinosaur outfit.
Does he have to walk home in that, do you think?
He does. He lives at home in it. There's a little family of Gunnosauri, I'm pretty sure. Like a
do you
little
remember back in the day, dinosaurs?
Excuse me?
baby
When
dinosaur.
you say back in the day, do you mean 350 million years ago?
I mean the show, the
Oh,
dinosaurs.
do you remember back in the day, single-cell amoebas swimming around in the ocean? Like, this is hundreds of millions of years ago, but yeah, I guess I remember
The funny thing is, Cam editing this video won't have a clue what the dinosaurs was.
It's a TV show, and there's like a little like...
It was absolutely out of this world.
The face like that.
Those guys. Do you remember those guys?
Yeah, that's them. I want it sat on your knee like that. Such fleshy little bastards they were, weren't they? Why were we talking about dinosaurs?
Because, why were we talking about? Gonosaurus Rex. That's it. That's why we were talking about dinosaurs. And what we're talking about next is penalties. Because they are not for everyone. Everyone comes running out. Bruno Fernandes this, Bruno Fernandes that. Without penalties, he'd have this much goals. Without this, I don't ever remember them saying it about Alan fucking Shearer.
No.
You
Penalties are still goals.
have to score them.
They're right hard to score, apparently. Everyone's missing them.
Kevin De Bruyne
Kevin De Bruyne has missed one.
missed the target, mate. He missed the target.
Admittedly,
mate.
it was the first time in 2018, since 2018, that he's missed one. But he still missed one. He still missed one.
It was the first penalty that didn't hit the target since 2018. I think.
Interesting. What, in the world?
In the Premier League.
That's
I think
not true.
so. You might need
Well,
to
no one's missed a penalty by missing the net in 2 years. Is that what you really think has happened here?
Yeah.
I think you've lost yourself.
You might need to double check your facts.
You've lost
on
your way
this
a little
show.
bit.
I mean, you can become president with fake news, so I suppose we're all right.
Just
We're
call other
doing
people
all right.
fake news, it's
Yeah,
easy.
you are fake news, Joe. Don't get hyped with Arsenal. They literally beat a very poor Man United. And just about. They needed a penalty to do it.
Yeah.
There was never a point in that game where I thought, fuck me, these lot are going to score. Apart from when they had a penalty. They are,
You remember that penalty where they did score? Other than that...
but, talking about penalties,
Look, man.
Vardy, De Bruyne, they all get away with it. They all get... Tell them why they get away
Well,
with it.
first of all, Vardy gets away with it because they won. De Bruyne gets away with it because he's got lovely ginger hair,
Because he's De
so we
Bruyne
like
and
him.
he goes really red because he works hard.
Yeah, exactly. He goes red because
Fuck
he's...
off.
Yeah.
That was Paul Pogba, who had a stinker of a performance, by the way, in a big game and missed the penalty. Didn't even hit the target.
De Bruyne did get like 20 assists last season, in fairness, but...
Stop talking sense,
The other reason why no one cares is because Ademola Lookman.
Don't take the Adam out of his name. We'll just call him Ola Lookman from now on because he don't deserve Adam in his name.
I'm going to set you the scene for you, Adam. I'm sure you've seen this, but we're about to see it again. You've got 98th minute. You've got a penalty chance.
98th minute, but listen,
equalise.
only 5 minutes were added on.
Only 5 minutes. So you've had 3 minutes basically where the game's finished. And
It's the last kick.
Come back, last kick of the game. You've got the goalie staring down at you. It is the famous Fabianski, one of the greatest goalkeepers that net has ever seen that day.
Often nicknamed Fabianski, how good he is.
Exactly. This is to equalise, to bring the game back, to win some points for your team who, they're struggling a little bit. How are you going to play this penalty? You're going to head down, boot it in the corner, you're going to open your body up, side foot it, or are you going to just chip it so it lands on the 6-yard line and rolls into the goalie's hands? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Last minute! Last kick! Last kick! Look at that face!
Listen, this kid has got some uber balls, hasn't he? To try that. You either got no brain or big balls. Innit? There's one of the two things going on there. Because he's a huge talent. This Ademola Lookman's a huge talent, by the way. He's massively rated. And Fulham felt like they got a big signing there. Was Mitrovic on the pitch? I feel like he should have been taking it.
Mitrovic on the pitch.
If he did it, Mitrovic would have killed him.
I feel bad for him. I watched it last night.
I did because he's a young lad. But then, if I was a fan of Fulham, I wouldn't feel bad for him. I'd want to kill him.
Yeah, I was going to say, I won't feel bad for him. I thought you were
him.
going to say, I won't feel bad for him. I'd be like, you know what? That was a good decision. You'll be set for the future.
I want to kill him.
Nah, you want
but
to kill
remember
him.
when Berbatov did it in the semi-final?
I one of my
stood
last
by
memories of
Berbatov for that.
Berbatov. Well, stood by him,
I remember
come
saying,
on.
you can't criticise him for that. Because if it goes in, you say, oh, that's fucking amazing. Do you have to make sure they're going in?
You've got to make sure they go in. The reason that Panenka exists is to take the piss out of the goalkeeper. The reason you smash it is because it's like, I don't really know what I'm doing, I'm clearly nervous, so I'll hit it hard because that way, even if the goalie goes the right way, he still might not save it if it's going so fast. The Panenka is like a, take the piss out of the goalie.
And the Panenka is, if I get this wrong,
I'm
it's
a
safe.
dickhead.
It's safe.
Yeah, exactly. The ball's going at 1 mile an hour through the air. If you get it
Have
wrong...
you ever tried a Panenka?
Yeah, they're hard.
I've tried
They're
one.
so hard.
I've tried one and scored one, but it's nerve-wracking.
Soz, breaking.
And you miss them as well.
Yeah.
And they're funny when you miss them because the keeper will just go,
catch
it. And Fabianski's was weird because he dived to his right.
Still got back up and just caught it. He's like, I've dived. Oh, it's just, let me just stand back up and grab it.
Yeah, that was an awful penalty.
So they lost?
So they lost. Fulham down.
Panenka's so hard he lost the game.
Fulham down.
I don't know, because I'm not ready to say Sheffield United down yet because I like what they did last year. But if Fulham are down...
But Fulham, Sheffield have that...
They've got it in their head. 12 months
Fulham,
ago we were good.
No, they went down.
No pedigree.
The last time they came up.
That's true.
With a lot of the same players.
So got Martin Yol as manager. The deepest voice of any Premier League manager.
Talking about dinosaurs, he looked like one of them, didn't he?
His voice. Oh yeah, he did that.
They played a good game.
I love Martin Yol. Why do you get a better manager than him? You can't.
Remember when he got sacked during the game?
Oi! Half time. Sub.
No,
Manager out. New manager
It was the
in.
Europa League.
That's disgusting.
And he was in the dugout and it was kind of like this. It went round this, you know when you see like a goal go around the stadium and everyone knows.
The guy with the radio, like.
He tried to make a sub and the fourth official went, mate, you can't
fam,
make this
we're
sub
not listening
anymore.
to you anymore. The owner, Al Fayed, comes down and makes it for him. He's not still the owner of Fulham, is he?
He's not, I hope
That's been like 20 years ago.
The Craven Cottage is one of my favourite places to go. VAR. We're going to have to talk about VAR every week. I just thought this.
Yeah.
VAR.
VAR soul, mate. That's what I call it. Absolute VAR soul. Elite striker Patrick Bamford was ruled offside when he clearly was onside, all because he was pointing to us for the ball. The game is gone.
You can't even score with that.
Look at this picture. Zoom in. Zoom. Enhance. Enhance. Look at it.
You can't score
Look at
with
that. His feet, look. So you go from number 17 shoulder to Bamford's feet. It's honestly about 2 foot. He's 2 foot onside.
I know, because his body's well onside.
Well on.
And I know we don't like Leeds.
Yeah.
We're glad to see him lose 4-0, 4-1 or whatever it was. Bamford's actual goal, that when it was counted, by the way, was class. But fuck. That's sad, that.
Yeah, it's shit.
Because that's part of the game.
When VAR first came out, I thought, you know what? It's only right that the ref sees what we all see. We were at an advantage over the actual official judging the game. From when you sat at home or you sat wherever, you can check it on your phone in the stadium. You're like, that one, you know, it's not fair that the ref is at a disadvantage. But actually, from seeing it for a year now, or close to 2 years, it was the 2018 World Cup, won it. It's shit.
Did you know, Joe?
Okay. Did I know?
Every team has received a penalty this season.
Really? In the same game? 3, 2, 1. Both penalties for both sides. Is it possible for a penalty?
Who's got the most penalties without looking over there?
Man United. Leeds.
Nowhere near.
Liverpool.
Nowhere near.
Everton. Who's scoring? Who would have got most
You have
penalties?
said like half the Premier League now.
All right, sure.
Leicester. Penandes, they said.
Penster. Penster City, more like.
Penchester United.
But what's the Leicester version?
Lenchester? No.
Len.
Len.
Lenalty! Lenchester United, more like. Lenalty. Lenchester. Penster. Penster City. 8 penalties is mad, innit?
What's up next, Joe?
Southampton, they've gone from 0 to 0, mate. I say 0. They're still at 3rd. But did you see when they went top of the league, they went a bit satire, didn't they? They're having a bit of a laugh. Stop the count.
We
with the Premier
tweeted
League
one
table.
of them, though, didn't we?
Yeah, we're all having a laugh these days.
And we scored. We tweeted one.
We still got the count there. Look, 395,000 likes. You could call that one a success. Unfortunately, though, they had to take it too far. They had to pop out a T-shirt. Hashtag stop the count with Southampton at the top of the league. 2150 06 11 20 St Mary's Stadium.
First off, that isn't even nice.
It looks disgusting.
It isn't. Why have you got a big Premier League logo?
Do you think they've
there?
done that on purpose? Are they trying to be a bit like, look
Are
at
they
this
actually
shoddily
really
put together
selling
bag
it?
of shit? Because that's awful.
We'd come up with better design than that.
Yeah.
We have got better designs than that at stretfordpaddock.bigcartel.com. But
Jesus. That was rough. And just so you know, I didn't know he was going to say that. If I knew I was walking into a plug for the merch store, I wouldn't have done this. That was disgusting.
talking about banter,
I refuse to comment on this. Put it on the screen, shake our
so you're
heads.
just leaving it to me.
Put it on the screen, shake our heads, move on.
Look,
I mean,
we see a lot
what
of cringe.
on earth is that? And the effort It's so well done. You've got to give it to him.
The
It's
best
well
thing
done.
is, I'm sure it's Gerrard after he slipped.
I think it is. That's the worst thing I've ever seen. It has to have been done by an Everton fan. It can't be real. On the watch-along the other day, I was sat in the middle of what felt like mum and dad arguing in the kitchen. And you sat there eating your turkey dinosaurs like, please stop.
I've been misquoted because of this.
Oh, have you?
Because of Steve's stupidity.
Well, what? What
rattled me into a reaction.
What were we talking about?
We were talking. Look, United were winning at the point, so it wasn't my point wasn't a criticism of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Like, I had to tell them not to put the video out as Ole versus Poch because it was nothing to do with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Yeah.
Steve literally went.
Did you listen?
What has he done?
About
What has Poch done to deserve being linked to the United job?
He's grown his hair out.
Meanwhile,
He's lost a bit of weight.
he fawns over Marcelo Bielsa. He fawns over like
Fawns.
he says Solskjaer deserved the job off 10 games, but Poch didn't deserve the job.
See, I don't want to start this debate.
That's what, because you're not the person to be having the debate with. It's Steve.
Simon in the comments said, Sky can't say heated debate anymore. This has set the standards. It was a bit hot. Check it out.
Come out making daft statements.
What's daft about it? Poch has done nothing to warrant this. He's done nothing to warrant it.
It's all right, but you defend the fact that Ollie has the job. That is embarrassing. You can't say Ollie deserves a job. What has Poch done? That sounds fucking stupid.
Ollie's in the fucking job.
Yeah, but he did it. Oh.
He got it on the back of succeeding in the job.
Well, what I would say is, my head went because of the stupidity.
I got scared.
And I refused to get drawn into it.
I need a gavel and a
And
wig.
that worked against me because people were like, oh, Adam, why are you not arguing back? But it was because he literally said, what has he done? Why do people link Poch to United?
What I would say is it feels like you're getting heated again, and I don't really need that kind of vibe.
If he walks in now, chin him. You lot are just all scared of him, that's why.
Who's scared of him?
You lot, you just don't call him out on his shit.
Right, here we go.
I'll
Do you know what
call
you're doing?
him out
Do you know what
on
you're
his
doing?
shit.
You're turning on me, you're turning on them, you're turning on everyone. Because Steve beat you in his little debate that you had.
He didn't
with him.
beat anybody.
Now you're acting as though it's our fault.
Steve said Poch
We ain't scared of
isn't
him.
good enough
Don't,
for anything.
And if you see that, Steve, I'm sorry. Can we all spare a thought for poor Jojo in this rant? Yes, Craig in. Craig Wine, don't know how you pronounce it.
Craig, you in?
Genuinely. Look at this, what's going on here? Chorley FC, what are they singing? This is good. I haven't seen this, have you? How do they know the words so well?
Yes.
Couldn't stay away. They're so far ahead of the song now.
Wasn't over.
Oh, this is good actually.
Someone like you.
That's good, isn't it?
I heard that your
Go on.
dreams came.
Not quite, but yeah.
True.
It's not bad. We're going to go with a no on this occasion. We just think you're a bit too young. You come back in a few years, once you've learned how to be a singer, get on the club scene, get doing your Butlins, your Havens.
Right. Congratulations to Chorley FC.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Manchester United FC. 2 minnows grabbing big wins.
2 minnows.
This weekend.
Couple mins.
Over some Northwest Giants. I mean, Everton were going to win the league.
They were actually.
Last year,
and
last
then
week.
if we win our game in hand, we're on the same points as them. Send in some. If you see stuff like this on social media, if you see these videos, these little chips, if someone does, if
Little
Lamptey
chips.
does a wicked tackle,
Little chips.
that little chip for the Panenka. I don't mean McCain's microchips.
Okay.
I mean chipping the ball. Tag either Adam, tag me, Joe Smith 93, tag Stretford Paddock, and we'll be putting them all together every single week.
We'll get them in. We'll get them in the show. We'll get talking about them. So get them on. We'll be back every single Monday. So make sure you're keeping it locked. Like, comment, share, subscribe. For now, I've been Adam. He's been Joe. We're out of here.